Welcome into another college football win total video. We're about 4 teams through here, the Big Ten. I am in the process of moving to my college dorm, so don't mind the shirt. Not the greatest of shirts today, I understand, but just deal with it for today. We're talking about some Big Ten schools again today. We're going to run out of time here, so we're going to try and squeeze all of them in. I can only do 3 today because it's late here and I'm moving, but I'll try and Sunday this week do like 8 or 7 in a day. But to get them all out there. Make sure I get them all out there before Thursday. But talking about the Fighting Illini today of Illinois, they have an over-under of 5.5. How we're going to do this, we're going to run through the schedule. We're going to talk about the wins. We're going to talk about the losses. We're going to talk about the middle games. That's going to give us a side over-under, and then I'm going to say whether or not I like the bet or if I would bet it. Illinois is a very interesting non-con game. Non-con schedule here, most likely they go 2-3. There's a chance they can go 3-0. If they go 3-0, they probably go over this win total. But let's get right into it. Week 1, they're home for Eastern Illinois in somewhat of a rivalry game. I don't know. If you can you call it a rivalry game when Illinois kills them every year? But I'm taking Illinois in that one. Week 2, at home against Kansas. Kansas is very much improved. Kansas is not a team you want to face early in the season because Jalen Daniels is almost certainly going to be healthy for the game, and he's the best player on the field at a lot of parts of the game. So I am taking the Kansas Jayhawks in that one. Although it could be close because Illinois can play some defense. They're a defense and punt kind of team, field position team, so we'll see what happens there. Week 3, they're home for Central Michigan. I have as a win. This team is 2-1. Week 4 on the road against Nebraska. A lot of people like Nebraska. I am one of them. I am taking Nebraska in that spot to beat Illinois here. They're 2-2. Week 5, they're on the road against Penn State. Penn State better win this game because the last time Illinois went to Penn State, Illinois won in the fourth overtime or something crazy. It might have been more. It might have been 6 or 7, but Penn State wins. It's their homecoming game too for Penn State. I can't see any way Illinois wins this game. I'm taking Penn State. This team's 2-3. Win total is 5.5. By the way, I don't know if I said it. Bye week 6, week 7, they're home for Purdue. I have as a win. They better win that game. Purdue's not that good. This is a game they have to get if they want to come close to this over. Week 8, they're home for Michigan. I think Michigan's just too strong. They play a very similar style, I think, of football this year, Illinois and Michigan. And I think Michigan's just going to show that they're way better at this type of style of football than Illinois, so I'm taking Michigan. Then they're on the road against Oregon is a definite loss. There's no way in hell they're going to go into Eugene and beat Oregon, so give me Oregon in that one. Week 10, they're home for Minnesota. I think that's a win, but that's a game, 2017, 14-10. It's going to be close. It's going to be a back-and-forth defensive game. I'm going to lean Illinois because they're at home here. Bye week 11, week 12, they're home for Michigan State. I'm going to take that as a win, although I'm not very confident they win that game. It's definitely a losable game. Realistically, I think they win the last 3 games here. It comes down to the last 3 games here. If they take 2 out of 3, this goes over. If they take 1 out of 3, it goes under. I have them beating Michigan State here. But then they're at Rutgers week 13. I think Rutgers is just going to be better this year. And I think, again, they might play a very same style of football, and Rutgers has to show at home that they are better at that style of football. So I'm taking Rutgers. And then week 14, they're at Northwestern, but they're not really at Northwestern. It's being played at Wrigley Field in a monster rivalry game between Illinois and Northwestern. It's not really going to be neutral. It's going to be more Illinois fans there for 100%, especially if Illinois needs this to get into a bowl game. I took Northwestern just because Northwestern's got to get someone, and why not in a rivalry game? Northwestern might be still there in the game if the season turns out a little bit better than they expect. I took Northwestern. I'm not overly confident. Thing is, I can see them losing to Michigan State and beating Northwestern here. Ultimately, I'm at 5. 5-7 is my most likely outcome. I think 6-6 is more likely than 4-8. This team has an outside chance to go bowling here, but I'm taking the under 5.5 for the Illini, and the odds makers agree with me here. Over 5.5 is plus 110. That means the under is probably around minus 140, minus 150. So I am going to lean under. Very close, though. It's not necessarily a coin flip, but it's pretty close to a coin flip. I'm not showing any value. I'm not showing any edge. My odds probably are exactly like the betting odds here. So we're not betting this one. I don't love this one. If you want more Big Ten win total videos, they're all on my channel. So if you go on my channel, please hit that. By the way, this is Temple's new logo. You like it? I hate it. But they're all on my channel. And if you want all my college football win total videos, those are all on my channels as well. We're going to do 2 more today. And maybe I'll drop some week 0 when I'm betting week 0, even though I'm not going crazy week 0. And yeah, I'm Josh. We'll see.